push your left.
And this is BBC1, but be warned, knowing which channel you're watching could mean you're in the early stages of becoming a Telly addict.
Thank you very much and welcome once again to Telly Addicts. You know the question that I get asked more than any other, how have you been getting away with it for so long, Noel? I don't normally, I made that up actually, I just made that up. Because I always think, you know, a bit of humour at a moment like this helps to lighten the tension, doesn't it? Normally. Anyway, welcome once again to a victory for Telly Addicts. Yeah, there's a victory every week. I mean, it's not often you can get 8 people out on bail at the same time. And here they are. The first team is Warriors Gate. They're not a family, they're a mob. There's David, Alan, Mark and Pete. And here they are as the prisoner. Yes. Well, I'm not surprised they were arrested dressed like that. Yes. Well, I hope their knowledge of television is better than their acting, and they are up against a family. They are the heads. Yes! There's Alison, and Nick, and Ellen, and Beverly. And here they are as the characters from ancient Rome. Their favourite programme is I, Claudius. Warriors Gate, six-head family. And this is David, who hasn't told his mum and dad that he's on Telly Addicts. He's told them he's taking part in a BBC quiz show. Seeing they've both been on Mastermind, they were expecting something better than this, weren't they?
I think a bit, yeah.
Yeah, OK. I love it. Hello, mum and dad. OK, here comes your clip.
OK, Fletcher, my favourite flea, take it from the top. And this time, let me hear those crazy cadenzas. Ready? 1, 2. Hit it, maestro. Hold it. Stop the music. Say, Trooper, guess what? I got Fletcher the Flea a job. He's going to have his own show on television. Fletcher, you hear that? You made the big time. You're going to be in showbiz. We'll be rich. Hot diggity dog.
Legal, Drooper, Snorky and Bingo made up the quartet. What's the programme?
Banana splits.
For 2, well done. Excellent, good start. This is Alan. OK, this is yours.
Qu'est-ce que vous dites? Well, we had one, but the back fell out, you see. It was a nasty crash. Qu'est-ce que ça? Vous dites que vous parlez français, oui? J'écoute bien. Pourquoi vous ne comprenez pas maintenant? Pourquoi parler? Parlez! Petit parler! Je vous ai dit, elles sont d'une fondue, on les donne. I'm right glad you came. Le fondu, le fondu, le poisson, les pâtes, le matcha, le la salsine, le fond, le tomate, le toit. Was that French? No rubbish. Sorry.
Can you identify the family double act?
Mike and Bernie Winters.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good. There's a wonderful showbiz quote. Eric Morecambe was once asked what he and Ernie would have been if they hadn't been comedians, and he said, Mike and Bernie Winters. Anyway, this is Mark. This is yours, and you're going to like it. I think this is probably a bit like Warrior Gate Home Life.
Who is this?
I agree with you. A sodden way to start the day. Robbie Coltrane. As artist, singer and Blind Man's Bluff champion, Danny McGlone. The programme.
Tutti Frutti.
Yes, very good, very good. I've been told. A little whisper I heard. Pete, that you tried to take your driving test 4 times.
About that.
And failed 4 times.
More or less.
Yeah. And once ran into a tree and asked the examiner whether or not you'd pass.
It was a small tree. It ran out in front. You know. Couldn't happen to anyone.
Good man. Understand it. Lying like that, you'll go down well here.
You're right, Mr. Brittas.
Just get me out of this thing, please, Lord.
Quite a strong girl, wasn't she, Mr. Brittas?
We're going to need a hacksaw, Colin.
Right-o, Laura. Don't worry, Mr. Brittas. You're quite safe now. We're here.
Thank you for your cooperation. Your waste products are now being recycled. Please call again soon.
Well, that produced a lot of merriment. What is the name of the leisure centre run by Gordon Brittas?
It's the Westbury Leisure Centre.
Ah, Whitbury. Oh, Whitbury. What a shame. 6 out of 8, though. Good start. Good start for the Warriors. Hello, Heads. This is Alison, who wants to come back one day as Mel Gibson's underwear. Who wants to be a vest? I mean, and so, you're clever.
The citizens of Diddyland are the most honest in the whole wide world. In this happy community, business is conducted daily between the decent, upright, law-abiding tradesmen and the honest, trustworthy, conscientious citizens.
Oh, hello there, decent, upright, law-abiding tradesmen. Now, I've come to remind you that I still owe you 10 shillings. Oh, thank you kindly, honest, trustworthy, conscientious citizen. And seeing that you're rather poor, I'm willing to forget half of your debt. Is that a fact? Well, thank you. And to show my appreciation, I'm willing to forget the other half.
Don't encourage
Go on,
him.
then.
Where is this idyllic place where the Diddy men live?
Oh, not here.
Yeah, it's so simple, so easy. Hi, Nick. Have a look at this.
And our young son was kneeling by the side of the bed, but in show business, I thought it set a good example. I knelt down by the side of the bed, too. He said, "What are you doing, mister?" I said, "I'm doing exactly what you're doing, son." He said, "My ma'll kill you. It's over in this time."
I went in a chipper the other night and this fella come in, pushed right to the front. He said, "Give us 6 of chips before the trouble starts." He said, "What trouble?" He said, "I've got no money."
He came out of the pub drunk the other night. There were 2 nuns walking towards him and one went either side of him. He says, "How the hell did she do that?"
It was a laugh a minute in the 70s. What was the show?
Comedians.
Yep, very good. Excellent. Hello, Alan. Hello. And I'm not going to say a thing about you other than just watch this.
Oh.
You work for the CIA?
Yes, sir.
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, time was when the station was full of joggers and Brooks Brothers suits. With Reagan in the White House, we get to keep a higher profile.
White rolls and Stetsons?
We're just blending in with the surroundings, son. Look around. Like Uncle Ho says, blend in with the surroundings. You play golf, Craven? It's a great game. Closest thing I got to a religion. I really believe that God's a golfer.
I think it's going to be tricky. Edge of Darkness with Bob Peck and...
Not sure. Come on, Nick.
No?
It is.
No, it is. Telly Addicts, anyone know?
Joe Don Baker?
Yes, very good. Joe Don Baker it was. And this is Beverly. It's your clip.
Now, at this stage, we should test our life support systems. Fanshawe, would you demonstrate, please? Now, you see that Fanshawe's ball... little ping-pong things are going up and down. That shows that his equipment is in perfect working order.
Which It Ain't Half Hot Mum actor was doing the explaining?
Donald Hewlett. Donald Hewlett. Donald Hewlett.
Yes, Donald Hewlett. You got 5. This is the viewer's companion. Now, what you've got to do here is look at this book very carefully because it produces a magnificent history of one of the greatest TV programmes of all time. Let's open the pages of the Viewing Companion. Tonight, The Borgias. The programme for the bird watcher and the twitcher. It was the no-clothes show for women, but the men wore smocks, frocks, tutus, and tipsers. And if they didn't have a hat, they wanted one.
I want a cardinal's hat.
It was the story of a man that craved forbidden fruit, a Father Christmas outfit, and a new chamber pot, a man who worshipped sunflowers and shaved his head to look like one. It was a show that had pants people and hot gossip.
Is it true he has 6 toes on each foot?
It was the show people were praying to get on and dying to get off. I hope that's put you in the mood for 2 very difficult questions. Firstly, what was the name of the Borgia with the beard?
It's played by Oliver Cotton.
Oh, was it? Oh. Well, but that's not the name of the Borgia, though, is it?
Giuseppe.
Cesare!
Oh, close.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Stop it.
So you dropped a point there.
Another one, yeah.
But who played him?
That was your lucky evening, wasn't it?
Okay, chaps. What was the name of the Borgia who became Pope?
It was Pope Alexander VI.
Well, you talk amongst yourselves. Don't you just go shouting at me with these things. Malcolm. Go on.
Have we got any other answers? No. Okay.
Pope Malcolm.
Was it Cesare?
No, it was Rodrigo. Okay? Used to play centre forward for Colombia for some time. Right. Now, who played him?
Adolfo Celli.
Very good, Adolfo Celli. Charles, quick, we need your help. What's the score?
Hello, everyone. Well, now we've got the head team on 6 and the Warriors Gate team on 7. Good start.
Time to pluck one from the team and go on the box. Can I please have your questions? Right, that's all right, I'll pick them up myself. Right, who's going to go on the box?
Me.
You are. You're It's all over. Right, can I have the questions, please, for the heads? And who is going to go on the box?
Me, Marky.
Right. Mark against Alison. On the box. Right. Warriors Gate have been burning the midnight oil to try and get to the heads, so I'm going to give you a head start. Now, name the espionage spoof that starred Bill Cosby and Robert Culp.
I Spy.
Yes, who directed Kathy Come Home?
Ken Russell.
Ken Loach. Which novelist wrote I Dream of Jeannie?
I don't know.
Sidney Sheldon. Who devised The Bill?
I don't know.
Jeff McQueen. Which series was set in the medical unit at Lowland University?
A Very Important Practice.
Very peculiar practice. Who presented Face the Music?
Joseph Cotton.
Cooper. Which actor played Eddie Booth in Love Thy Neighbour?
Jack Smithers.
Yes! Oh! You got 2. Very good. You got 2. Okay, Mark. The honour of Warriors Gate is on your shoulders, and away we go. What is the Clanger's favourite food other than soup?
Spaghetti.
Blue string pudding. What was Des going to have plastic surgery on in Neighbours?
His ears.
Yes. What breed of dog is Scooby-Doo?
Alsatian.
Great Dane. In Howard's Way, what was Tom Howard's original profession?
Pass.
Aviation designer. Name the hotel in the Duchess of Duke Street.
Pass.
The Bentink. How many symbols had to be turned over to win a round in blankety blank?
6.
Yes. What is Boone's first name?
Ken.
Yes. What did Muttley get when he did something good?
A medal.
Yes. Whose catchphrase is, say what you see?
Pass.
Roy Walker. Roy Walker. You got 4! Very good scoring. Very good scoring. And now, before we move on, this is your bit, our viewers' competition. Opportunity for you to have all the neighbours walk up to you and say, "Here, what have you got stuck in your pockets?" Because a pocket TV... Well, everything seems to fit in the pocket these days. Pocket TV. Remember the picture that we showed you? That was it. I wanted to know who it was. The Duke's a hazard. Well done to that Telly addict who wins a pocket TV and a mini hi-fi. And so, if you would like to be in the winnings, and we are offering a pocket TV and a camcorder, have a look at this picture. Name this yellow coat comedy with a happy greeting. It's 0891 114422. 0891 114422. And I'll repeat all that at the end of this show. We're going inside TV. Have a look. Here's your question. A little bit of TV trivia. Why was the 15th of November 1967 a landmark in British television? Was it the outside broadcast of the investiture of the Prince of Wales, the day on which BBC and ITV began regular colour transmissions, or the first occasion on which Chinese television pictures were beamed into British homes?
BBC.
B? B. If you're wrong, I'll offer it. You're right. Here's your Inside TV question. What historic event took place on the 2nd of June 1966? Was it the first direct TV pictures from the moon, the first direct pictures of a man walking in space, or the first direct TV pictures from Mars?
Do you think?
Yes. B. You're making Charles on the scoreboard very twitchy. Your considered opinion is B? I can offer it.
C.
It was A. It was the first direct TV pictures from the moon. Never mind, we'll move on. Here we've got your main clip, your main opportunity to raise 6 points. How much do you remember about this? Lying around. In that episode of Bewitched, the role of Darren was played by Dick York. Who took over from him?
Dick Sargent.
Correct. Who was Larry Tate?
Boss.
Yeah. With which part of her body did Samantha use her witchly powers?
Her nose.
Yeah, she wiggled it. As you saw in the clip, Samantha had a baby girl called Tabitha. Later, she also had a son. Do you know his name?
Adam.
They're good on this. Who was Samantha's forgetful aunt, played by Marion Lorne?
Esmeralda.
Oh.
It was Aunt Clara.
Oh.
And in the clip, how many wooden blocks was Tabitha playing with?
6.
6.
Oh.
I said it was 5.
7.
Oh, you were wrong. It was 6. Oh, what a minx. Here you go. So, it's not just your knowledge, it's what you see. Probably the aliens wanted to know why they were dressed in cooking foil. What was the spaceship in Lost in Space called?
Jupiter 2.
Which reluctant member of the crew was missing in the clip?
Dr. Zachary Smith.
Who played him?
Jonathan Harris.
For 3 years, Jonathan Harris was a butler to Michael Rennie on TV in which show?
Third Man.
Yes! Guy Williams, who played John Robinson, was also a masked TV
Zorro.
hit. No extra points for interruption in the clip. How many round pods do the alien spacecraft have on its jaws?
6.
You're quite right, 6 out of 6. Very good. Excellent. Charles, the score, please.
Sadly, the Heads aren't ahead. They're behind on 13, and the Warriors' Gates are on 19. Make up.
Now, TV times. With everything flying around and bubbling about, there's
Duchess of
Windsor's jewellery
being
sale.
auctioned.
Very good. Thought you might have trouble with that. The sport?
Rugby Union World Cup. New Zealand winning.
Yes. And the celebrity?
Lovely Lucinda Lantern.
She is lovely,
Oh,
isn't she?
lovely.
Absolutely lovely.
Lovely.
I love her porticos. And music?
Tapao.
China in your hands.
The year?
87. 87.
87.
You are good. 6 out of 6.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Very helpful. No. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. The news?
Dearest
The sign of
Van
Castle
Gogh.
Sunflowers. Van Gogh Sunflowers.
Sport?
Nigel Mansell winning a British Grand Prix.
Yep, that'll do. Do you know where it was?
Silverstone?
Yes. The celebrity?
No, it's Rick Astley, never going to give you up.
Okay.
Sing it, won't you? Sing it,
Do you want me to tell you about the celeb?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Packham.
Oh.
And the series?
It's obviously about lawyers. Was it a lawyer or?
It was called A Perfect Spy. The year?
91.
87.
Really?
Yeah. That long ago. Amazing, wasn't it? Oh, dear. And it guarantees that you go under the spotlight first of all. So here we go. And we'll be starting with you, Alison.
Okay.
Go on, smile. It's only a game. And the time starts now. Who did Gudrun Ewer play on TV?
Pass.
Super grand. Look at this. Name the presenter.
Anne Robinson.
Yep. Which McGann brothers starred in The Upper Hand?
Joe.
Yep. Nick, complete the title. The Ghost Stand. Mrs. Muir. Look at this. What's the programme?
Man from Uncle.
Yep. What does Mark Porter do on TV?
Don't know.
He's the Doctor on Good Morning with Anne and Nick. Alan, which superheroes do these characters turn into? Bruce Wayne?
Batman.
Yep. Little Eric?
Ooh, don't know.
Pardon?
Don't know.
Banana Man. Diana Prince?
Wonder Woman.
Yes, indeed. Beverly, in 1975, Anthony Valentine played Raffles on ITV. What did Raffles do for a living?
He was a con man.
No, he wasn't. He was a burglar. Look at this. Name the character.
Lenny. Godber.
Godber. True or false? Martin Landau turned down the role of Mr. Spock in Star Trek.
True.
Yes. Oh! And by my calculations, you got 7. Gentlemen, the spotlight is now yours. And we'll be starting with you, Pete. It's 1 minute. Go as quick as you can, please, and it starts now. In the new Avengers, what was Gareth Hunt's character called?
Gambit.
Yeah, look at this. Name the presenter.
Pass.
Judith Chalmers. Which Cheers regular has become an agony uncle in a new sitcom?
Pass.
Frasier. Mark, complete the title. The Six Wives of?
Henry VIII.
Yep, look at this. What's the programme?
Dactari.
Mission Impossible. Which girl on top ended up with her own American TV show?
Tracy Ullman.
Yes. Alan, which superheroes do these characters turn into? Peter Parker?
Spider-Man.
Clark Kent?
Superman.
Dick Grayson?
Robin.
Yes! David, the $6 Million Man was played by Lee Majors. What was the character's name?
Pass.
Steve Austin. Look at this. Name the character.
Pass.
Mr. Barraclough. True or false? Brian Blessed narrated the miniseries Shogun. say anything?
Yeah.
What
False.
did you... You said false. You're right. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Apologies for not hearing you there. You scored 7. Very good indeed. So, Charles, could we have the final score this week, please?
Oh, final score. Head team on 23, Warriors Gate 32. Sorry about this. Most embarrassing. Make up.
You did hit a mob on form. I can't call them a family. I mean, you wouldn't want a family like that, would you? Commiserations, we've got the board game, we've got all the goodies, the bits and pieces, the Telly Addicts book and whatever. Thank you for coming on our 10th anniversary series of Telly Addicts. Great to have you on. Well done, chaps. You'll be back again. The Warriors Gate. It's not a pub, and maybe they'll tell the story another time. Your competition this week, have a look at this picture, and remember the phone number is 0891 1144 22. Give us a call right now. You could be winning next week. I hope you'll be watching next week. Bye-bye.
And you can test your TV knowledge with